YouTube, it's Brad Phillips. Look at this, NX8. F-86, beautiful. Obviously got flaps, vector installed, plug and fly configuration, and 3200 4S. We had some requests to try this with 3200. As you can see, Smart Pack, it fits. It is definitely tight. We didn't set a voltage alarm in here, so we're just gonna probably fly it until it dies, like we always do.
Okay.
So we'll pause and get set up. All right, guys, in place, take off flaps. Everything's ready to go. Here we go. Oh, no problem at all. Out of the gear. Oh, there's no gear. Definitely feel it a lot more. Coming down low. Getting it back into the field of visibility. So guys, we just flew another plane that was incredibly, insanely fast, and the camera crew proves her worth every time we do that. Okay. So on 4,000, or excuse me, on 3200 4S, I must say this plane handles the weight okay, but it definitely feels a little bit more nose heavy. Full landing flaps coming in for a little more elevator authority, really having to ride it. Okay, out of the landing flaps into just the takeoff flaps for a little extra authority. That cloud cover is just making it disappear. Ooh, not in that. Oh man, there's the sunset, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll go down under the power lines. Yeah, let's do.
Okay.
Oh, I know somebody's gonna wanna see me go through the power lines, you know that.
No.
Huh? That's a no? Are you saying no?
I understand that.
Oh, you don't want me to?
It's your plane.
What a beautiful sunset, folks.
That is.
So guys, what I was thinking about with this plane is I'm thinking on 3200 4S, I feel like it's definitely got enough to do what it needs to do, but I feel like it's really kind of working at it, okay? Now, is it bad on 4S 3200? No. You good? Mm-hmm. But I feel like you really got to be careful on your close to the ground passes, because I feel like the pull out definitely takes a little longer. You know, and if you're anything like me, you always wait to the last second to pull out.
That can be bad.
Maybe even sometimes a few seconds late. Oh, beautiful. Man, it flies a lot heavier with this battery, folks. I feel like I heard a beep.
You
don't
have a voltage alarm.
Oh, that's right. There is no voltage alarm. Dead sick landing on this is gonna suck because it's so heavy. I'm using up a lot of elevator just on level flight. I would call it like probably 20% on the elevator. So now, I had somebody the other day challenge me to fly between the power lines, and I am like really tempted to do it for some stupid reason. I think it's got to do with the fact that if we can get things worked out with the power company, they'll be coming down here pretty quick, and I don't want to lose the opportunity to try it. But I also don't want to crash a beautiful plane, especially not a plane I really like. And this plane is cool. It's a really good flying plane. And I kind of don't want to waste it on a stupid, childish maneuver that's awesome. What do you think, camera crew?
What's that thing about? Teach your kids to do dangerous things carefully.
Oh, she made it! Guys, that was so uneventful. It was almost boring to watch. That's our timer. So, in case you were wondering, yes, that was between the power lines. Nobody died. Don't worry, I paid for them. And I keep paying for them. And guess what? I'm also gonna pay to bury them. Mm-hmm. Just to prove it wasn't fake, we're just gonna do it again. And that's an awesome view right there. There it is, it's through. Folks, there you have it. Not that hard, not that big a deal. Okay, take off flaps. You wanna go back about 10 steps toward the building there? Mm-hmm. I wanna just go ahead and take this a little bit premature just because I don't wanna lose the plane on a landing. Going for the low point. A little bit of throttle there. Okay, out. Woohoo! And as per usual, she likes to roll forever. Mm-hmm. And just a little bit of janking and yanking. We'll back taxi it a little bit here. So now we're with the wind here. We don't have any early warning signs of complete engine failure. So you know what that means on Brian Phillips RC. Foolishly take off and fly another sorties. Oh yeah, baby. Out of the flaps. Let's try landing again. We're gonna do a different approach. We're gonna come in just next to the vampire killing zone, kind of a scary partnership there. We'll see if we can, yeah, buddy. Woo! What the heck was that?
It was a little speedy.
It was a little speedy. She was still trying to fly. It was great. Okay, so guys, one thing I can tell you about this plane, since she still lives, guess what? Generally, you want to take off into the wind. But here on Brian Phillips RC, we like to destroy batteries. Take off flaps. 15% throttle, full landing flaps. We're gonna relax into the low-hanging fruit zone. A little bit of throttle, a little bit of throttle, a little bit of throttle. Oh yeah, buddy. That was a better landing.
Mm-hmm, it was.
Okay, so what we're doing here, this is part of our second thoughts ritual. We kind of just push things to the limit, even maybe more than we should. So I felt like I was losing a little bit of juice. If it don't get off the ground, then we don't fly. Oh, we did. Out of the flaps. Guys, I love flying. If I could just sit around and fly all day, that's what I would do, and I would be happy. But I have to build them too. Take off flaps, landing flaps. About 50% throttle, and no flare authority left. Woo! 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 Do you guys want to know what happened there? I literally slipped off the sticks.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
I got attacked by a bug.
You did?
I did.
What the heck? I slipped off of the sticks. When does that happen? I need to put the extra sharper piercing cutters. I don't even know.
It's your grievous injury that was not from a prop.
It was not.
It was not.
And I'll have you know that I did not send one gruesome picture to anybody. People on YouTube.
No.
But I did share it
You
just
should
then.
tell the barbed wire fence company that their fence is sharp.
Your fence is sharp. You should put a warning on that thing. What the heck? Oh, I put the gear up. Ah, so dumb. Everything looks, how the heck? Oh, I scraped one wingtip, that's it. Are you kidding me?
It wasn't that bad, but I mean.
You know what? Oh, I have a landing gear that's missing.
Oh.
It's right here.
Oh.
Ah! I've fallen and I can't get up. Check this out. Watch this, guys. Oh yeah, stick it in the hole. Ooh, it's a little dirty. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's just take off from here. Not dead yet. Oh yes. See if we can land it from this vantage. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh crap, of course there's like no grass over here. I'll have to stand in the runway.
There you go.
Guys, landing on the runway when you're standing on the runway is generally not a good rule of thumb, Esteban. Woo! We ripped it off! Did it rip off like badly? Oh no! Are you kidding me?
Or did you break the trap?
No, I ripped it off.
Oh.
I ripped my thingy off. Oh no, I ripped it off of the actual drop tank. We'll just slip that right out, drop it right there. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna hand launch this thing right now. Can you hand launch this thing, Brian? I don't know. Can you do it with a dead battery? Maybe. Let's find out. You wanna do like a really good launch? Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna do, well, you may not wanna stand where I'm launching it.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go that way.
Okay.
Because that's where the wind is. Okay, take off flaps. Oh yeah, baby! So that worked pretty good. Oh man, lots less drag with those things off of there. Those pylons, or not the pylons. Hey, you good? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought for sure I was gonna crash on that. Let's go back into the perfect landing approach area. Okay, take off flaps here. A little bit less drag, I noticed. And you want to, hey, you need to be on the inside. Perfect. Whew, that was close. Okay, so guys, what's going on here is the center of gravity evidently shifted when I took those thingy-mabobbers off, also known as drop tanks. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna back taxi a little bit. Okay, so 3,200 4S. So far, I would say, you know, I'm not saying that you should like quit your girlfriend and go out with this one instead, but I mean, it's pretty awesome. Okay, throttle cuts on. Okay, so we are 6 minutes 22 past our timer. Oh, that's the way we do it on Brian Phillips RC. Totally past the ridiculous and a little bit further. Okay, so I'm holding the thrust tube, just stuck my fingers right in there. Oh my goodness, that thing is stuck.
Where's it gonna go?
Huh?
There's nowhere to go.
Well, I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit. So guys, just so you know, there's no movie magic here. We don't cheat. These packs are just amazing. And by the way, they're a lot more expensive. So it's like, you know, they better be amazing for how much they cost. Right. And to be honest with you, we've had really good luck with like all of our smart packs with the exception of 4000s. I don't know why. I can't give you a reason. I don't understand why. Okay, so I'm gonna just help this one out. Yes, we've been on the ground for a little bit of it because we flipped it. So 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Right now, probably 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 17 seconds. Okay, so we're way past our timer. I want to take off with the wind this time. We will discount our time a little bit. Okay, that should give me more elevator authority, a little bit less nose heavy. Ooh, it's not quite as juicy. Way better on the roll. A lot better authority on the elevator now. That little teeny bit of adjustment, big difference. Ooh, I love the way it looks now. So much more what I wanted out of this plane. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it way out there. Okay, you good? Mm-hmm. Okay, take off flaps. We're gonna do the other approach now, the low tree line approach. And then back toward us because the wind's shifting, okay? It's shifty. And full up elevator, ah! In the grass, whoa! That's the perfect landing. Throttle cuts on.
That's how they always do it.
Yeah, the bouncing.
Yeah.
You know, that, to be honest with you, that's testament that this plane is solid.
Yeah. Because
to be honest with you, that should not have survived. I guarantee you just about 99% of the planes out there would have been destroyed on that crappy landing. But this one, no, not at all actually. I mean, the nose gear might've got a little bit bent on one of those landings, but I feel like we're still golden. This one got bent a little bit. So the best thing about these is they come out easy. Camera crew, please. Mm-hmm. You can just do this. Just bend it right back and you're in business. So we stick that down in the hole, roll it around, and you're golden. See, we're not the only ones that do crazy things.
Yeah.
How many people were on that four-wheeler?
Oh, I don't know, I was trying. Only 2.
Oh, I thought there was 3.
I think there's
Okay, so take off flaps. Oh yeah, baby. Right up over. Out of the flaps, by the way, being a little bit efficient here. Did you see that bird? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 100% throttle. We're still getting power. Okay, backed off my throttle. We're just kind of riding it. Okay, take off flaps. You good? Mm-hmm. We're gonna try to slip, putting the nose up in the air a little bit and just slipping. I don't know if you guys can see that. Came out of the slip there as I came over the tree line. Whew. Whew. That's gonna roll way past. Mm-hmm. That's okay. It's all part of the show, folks. All part of the show here on Brian Phillips RC. Should I take off from the road? Whoa, I must have been stuck on a rock. Whoa, whoa. You see it? It's going in circles. Let's pause and go down there. Okay. Okay, so I think one of the landing gear probably popped out, so it's like pivoted a little bit. Mm-hmm. What do you think's going on, camera crew?
That's my guess too, is that you have a gear that's like sideways.
Yep. And I would say that this is a good test. What the heck happened here?
I don't know.
Somebody drove off on the ditch again?
No, they actually didn't. But it was muddy. Andrew and I cleaned it up when we got home.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. That's exactly what happened.
I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, pause. Okay, so we didn't want to put our neighbors on camera without their blessing, so.
That was sideways though. I don't know if they could see it.
Just popped out. That's what happened.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so since we're all the way down here, let's just try another takeoff and landing here. Right here. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, we got enough juice. Nice efficient takeoff. Out of the takeoff flaps. Chopping my throttle back to 25%. Just really relaxing. We're gonna go through the beautiful sunset. Taking a little bit of power. Okay, so you can see that giant windsock really helps take off flaps. Okay, we'll try a landing here, just in a more beautiful fashion. We'll go with just take off flaps. Okay, just coming in, we're gonna try to relax and then get a flare. Beautiful, nice flare. You see that nose is drawn up. Very, very cool. We'll turn that, we're gonna convert it into a touch and go. Okay, out of the takeoff flaps, making it clean, using gravity, trading off a little bit of inertia. Okay, I feel like we're losing power. As in, probably not gonna get another. Okay, we'll try landing flaps this time. Okay, so full landing flaps here, about 15% throttle, just relaxing into it, getting that nose down, keeping it down. Use a little bit of rudder action there to get that nose pointed the straight direction, and flare. Flare. And it's cool because it'll actually lift the nose up for you. It's really cool, but look how long it rolled out.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't, see that's the problem with 3200 is you can't get the CG back far enough to do the flare authority you'd like. Beautiful. Oh yeah. You hear the juice? Mm-hmm. Still coming. Take off flaps. We're gonna see if we can get this thing to flare a little bit better. Just relaxing, just relaxing. Just a burst. Right in ground effect, a little burst. And pulling the nose, full up elevator here. As much as we can, just a little bit of a hesitation to help control it down the runway. And we are at 13 minutes past our timer. Oh yeah, she's dead. Oh shoot. Dude, if I get this thing back, I'm gonna be like really, 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 really happy with myself. Full landing flaps. That is impossible.
Was that full
I was flying with full up elevator that whole time, and that is dead stick, guys. 13:42 past 3. Wow. Okay. So don't try that at home unless your home is like this, and then you can try that at home all you want. I'm gonna try to back taxi before this guy runs it over here. Okay, we'll just bring it back, and you may have noticed it relaxed and it is running. Okay. Just doing a little zigzag to be nice to the gear. Boy, that plane is fantastic, folks. I actually pushed that way, 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 way past the limits on the last takeoff. I knew halfway I should have aborted, and I didn't. And guess what I did? I took off, and I went up like this, and then I came back like this. And the thing about it was you didn't realize it, but I was at 100% all the way back on the elevator. And guess what? I saved my landing flaps, and you wanna know where for? Ground effect. Because then I got a little bit of flare, and I got it like that long, just enough to touch down. It was pure luck. So anyway, I love dead stick landings. Evidently, that is the, is that the 4th one I've done today?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the 4th one. But anyway, I'm loving this plane. This is a great plane, guys. F-86 here on Brian Phillips RC. We kind of got a little bit rough with it today, so I feel bad, you know, showing that it can crash, because really, to be honest with you, the only reason it crashed is because of my poor piloting skills. But to be honest with you, love the way it flies. I'm gonna glue that drop tank clip back in. It'll take me 2 minutes with some mucilage or foam to foam, and it's gonna be done, or CA. I'll probably use foam to foam because that's what I have upstairs. But just love it. And then also in the comments in my original video on the unboxed build radio setup, somebody mentioned that this is normal, not having black all the way around. I looked up pictures and I was like, what the heck was I thinking? Totally right. That is normal. So nice scale appearance. Even when you're wrong, sucks to be wrong, but I was wrong on that one. Okay, so love all the control surfaces, have been amazing on this plane. The Vector has been working perfectly. Obviously the 3200 4S is an ample size to fly you for a long time. A long time, no puffage, no problems. This thing did just fine with it. Now, that being said, would I fly it on 3200 again? That was a pretty good flight performance. However, I don't like the fact, but look at all that clearance. We could probably put it up on top of the Vector and get it back further. I mean, here's what I'm gonna say. No BS, I'm probably not gonna fly it that way. It's harder to load the battery. I'd rather just put in a 2200 and push the limits on the 2200. Did we not push the limits on the 2200s we did in the unbox?
How often do you not push the limits?
Yeah, I know, but
Unless
3
the weather
minutes
was
and
bad.
30 is incredible, incredibly short compared to 15 plus
Well,
3. And we did have some downtime.
Yeah.
Admittedly, we were on the ground, had to flip it over. We were on the ground when I dropped off the drop tanks. We were
walked out
walking
here.
when it lost the wheel, when it turned sideways. I don't think that's broken. I just think it's,
I think it just popped out.
it just popped out. It is a little bit looser than this one, but I mean, it did yank off of the airplane in a tip over. So I would say arrows, amazing job, very good plane, very solid plane. You saw I crashed it a couple of times tonight, terrible landings. I would like a little bit more roll authority on landing, and for that reason, that's why I'm gonna go with a little bit smaller pack. Now, if you could do like a 2700 4S, you'd really split the difference. You'd split the difference between 2200 and 3300 or 3200. Might be a way to go. Otherwise, I got nothing bad to say about this. Retracts would have been sweet, admittedly, but this is a small plane, and the price point that this thing falls into, I just don't think you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
So that being said, plug and fly, AR620, cheap receiver, good results. Again, FMS, or I'm sorry, not FMS, but arrows. You've really outdone yourself on this plane, and I've been very, very happy with this plane. We have a number of flights, and I haven't found anything I don't like about it. Even the dead stick performance is pretty good. Like I said, the flare authority is simply due to one problem, and that is that this battery is just a touch too big. So, in my opinion, or you need to mount your vector back as far as you can, and you probably could go just a hair more. You can maybe carve the foam a little bit if you plan on flying that way. And really, you only need a little teeny bit. That difference was big. And with the drop tanks on, surprisingly, if I felt like the flare authority was better. I don't know why that is. Maybe they sit just aft of CG, which means it would help you to flare. So if that's the case, and this is where the CG is, they are aft of CG. So they actually will impact the CG just a touch, because look where the marks are, right there. And look where the center is. The center is here, and this is here.
Yeah.
So that means that you will push your CG back just a little bit. And so for that reason, I would say maybe the drop tanks are the way to go if you do a 3200 4S. Smart technology has treated us well, I would say. Also, the NX8 has been working great. Only and biggest problem and complaint is the scroller. That's really the only issue we've had. And to be honest with you, it was somewhat earned because I was flying in the rain like a moron. And it didn't get dried out quite as fast as I would have liked it to. So if you do end up in the rain, just don't run your scroll bar. Get it in, dry it off, leave it to air dry. If it gets screwed up, just send it into Spectrum for repairs. That would be terrible, and your baby would be gone, and it would hurt your soul. So try to avoid that at all costs. Anyway, loving this plane. Good job. Follow the links. Good job, Arrows. And follow the links in the video description below. You can buy one for yourself. Small commissions go to us to fund our channel, which you guys already know that if you've watched Brian Phillips RC for more than one day, and we say it about 4 times in every video, because really that's the way we keep this show running. Also, if you just maybe don't like this plane, or you like something better, or you've already got this plane, or whatever it is, there's Patreon and PayPal if you want to support us in those direct ways. But thumbs up, subscribe, come back for more. Obviously, those things help. Watch the whole video. You know, those things help, because we do long format video, as you know, from watching Brian Phillips RC, and we get punished by the algorithm, the super algorithm at YouTube.
Yep.
Because they don't care about me. They want everybody to do shorts, like Instagram and TikTok. And it's like, I'm sorry, shorts have a time or place.
This is not it?
And it's when you're pooping, obviously. Everybody knows that. So not for this. I mean, you're not gonna watch you could watch, some people could watch 20-hour videos while they're doing that. I mean, we put them out. So anyway, we are your #1 prime source for short jail sentences and pooping. Gosh. Add it to the list of credentials here on Brian Phillips RC. And clean family friend. Friendly. Too much drinking today, huh? Clean, family, friendly, fun is what I meant to say. But anyway, we do love this plane. It's great. Check one out. If you don't already have one, you might want to think about getting one. NX8, get one. AR620 is what we put into this. If you decide to get it without the Vector, I don't even know if it's offered that way right now, you would want to go for an AR630. That would get you Safe Select and AS3X. The plane actually will probably fly without stabilization, okay, but I just don't like flying planes without stabilization. And plus, that's a big part of what we do, is trying to teach people on this channel how to set up the radio. So obviously we're gonna get stuff with stabilization. And I personally fly with stabilization. Even if I can turn it off, I don't use auto leveling, except for to demonstrate that it works. But I do use stabilization in almost every plane. Anything else you wanna add?
I think that's it.
Nothing about pooping?
No, I'm good. I live with you. It's been covered.
Okay, come back for more.